Welcome back, everybody. So it's been a while since I've posted anything on this channel, so I figured it's a good way to kind of softball my way back in. I would do a little bit of an unboxing. So recently I took an interest in saltwater BFS. So I did order a reel and a rod that are both specifically made for it. I can use them for freshwater as well, but it is the, this will probably show up as being backwards, but this is the Surinoya Hurricane BFS reel. I ordered it from Bait Finesse Empire. It was $54.99, I believe. And the rod, I believe, was $74.99. But a couple of things in the box just to take note of. Of course, there's instructions on breakdown and assembly for any sort of maintenance. But there is a cool little Surinoya bag to put the reel in when it's not being used. So I'll put that aside for a second. Take this off. So in hand, this is pretty light. It's not the lightest for Bait Finesse, but it's pretty light. I think it might need a little bit of grease and oil just because it's, well, as you can see, it's kind of in need of it, but very light, very shallow spool there, as you can see. Nice click on the release, strong click there. Drag star here on the left, and yes, I am a left-hand retrieve baitcast user. Our spool tension knob right there. Brakes are on the side. And then if you ever want to take the side plate off, there's a button right here on the bottom. Just push that, push up, and pull out. So that way, if you ever want to take the spool out for any sort of maintenance, whether that's cleaning, greasing it up, oiling, and inside we do have all of the magnets for the magnetic braking system. And to put that back in place, you're just gonna, there's a little struggling here. There we go. Nope. Right. Should be right there. And back in place. So it is a mag sealed system. It's graphite body with an aluminum handle, as well as a machined aluminum spool. So pretty good. I like the jet black on it. There's a little Hurricane name decal there and the Surinoya thing. And for those of you wondering where Surinoya is from, it is a Chinese domestic market brand, so it is going to be less expensive than Japanese, usually for tuning reasons. And then we got this. I did take the plastic off this last night, admittedly, but this is the rod. This is the Surinoya Dragon. This one is a 6/6 two-piece rod. Comes with this really nice neoprene case, so you get this little laminate part, but nice soft two-pocketed neoprene for both parts. With Velcro at the end. And let's get this. This is going to be our tip section. It is ceramic guides. And get our butt section out here. Really nice black. It is a closer to full grip, but it's a split grip, which I do like for design reasons. It doesn't really offer any sort of like advantage when using the reel. Let me cut this plastic off. Where's my knife? There it is. So we're gonna cut a little bit of plastic off there. And let me might just worry about that in a little bit. Actually, I don't want to damage the cork. that. And then let me cut this little tag off. Okay, so the reel itself is a 6:6 to 1 gear ratio reel, and it has 8 pounds of drag, so it's obviously not fitted for something big. The rod itself is a 6/6 2-piece ultralight. Lure weight is going to be 2 to 10 grams, so probably 1/8 ounce is probably about as big as I would go on this. And then line weight is anywhere from 2 to 8 pound test. And that's mono. Obviously, if you're doing braid, you can probably get away with something just a little bit stronger than that. I wouldn't advise it though. Nice long ferrule section here, so that way it adds some nice strength and backbone, a lot more than the Cast King Zephyr, which is the other BFS rod that I have. Slide that nice in there. And let's go ahead and put our reel on the reel seat. I am going to take this off and spool it here in a bit, but this is just so that way we can get a look. So it is a fast action. I can tell just by kind of whipping it here. That nice grip section. It's going to have backbone on it too, which is nice because that way I can handle those feisty saltwater fish, whether they be, you know, like big sheepshead or small reds, trout, maybe snook. I don't know if I'm actually going to get snook or not on this. I'm still chasing that bite. But it is a fantastic little setup. I'm really excited to go and test it out. Definitely beefier than my other one and probably get more casting distance out of it. I am going to use it for both fresh and saltwater. I'll just change the leader length when it's, or the, sorry, not leader length, but the leader line diameter from probably something a little tougher for saltwater down to something a little less visible in freshwater. And lure size, I can probably be pretty flexible on it. I imagine some stuff from mule fishing it should be able to toss no problem. Hoping to use the Salt Strong Slam Shady Paddle Tail and the Power Prawn Junior on it, as well as like little DOA Terrorize and small like crankbaits and stuff like that. So maybe even top waters depending on what's going on with that. But thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll have more content here soon.